of fun. He is super cool. The first time I met him, instantly loved him. If you follow him on Facebook, my God, it's like every other week he's in another part of this world. He is really maximizing on our club here and doing really well, bringing a lot of people with him to create more fun, more freedom, and fulfillment in their life. So I want you guys to really pay attention to this guy. He owns businesses, okay? He's a very intelligent fellow. Successful people get successful concepts, and he's got his hand on this. So please pay attention to him. Mr. Kareem Escobar!
Y'all like my little warm-up, right?
Yeah.
They can see that, so they were in the back, so they're wondering why everybody was laughing.
How y'all doing? My name is Kareem.
That's okay.
Yeah, you get a jingle when you start making some money without doing nothing. All right. Look, this is a beautiful thing. All right. Look at these people up here, all different walks of life, everything. I appreciate everybody that is up here. Look, I didn't get a chance to see the video like you guys did. My little brother asked me to borrow $700. Who's gonna get their brother $700? Nobody? I thought y'all like to help people. Nobody's gonna give their brother $700 except me. All right. Well, I hope y'all would, but I would. I gave him the money. He signed himself up first, and then he signed me up after. So that was the smartest thing he's ever did. I thank him every day for that. It just made all the sense in the world. So 2 years later, I've been doing this for 2 years. Unlike Bernice, she told 25 people, you a champion for that. I've told 14 people who said yes over 2 years. So that's like one person every month, every other month, do the math. But it's turned into a team of over 1,000 people. So that's 1,000 people that are in my bank account. So in my pocket, thank you. But it's just the way this thing works, the leverage is great. I've been to Aruba, DR. I went to Greece, Mexico, and Iceland in the same month. Yeah, so Iceland was ridiculous. The weather was 20 degrees, but the water was 120 degrees. So it's hot water. So I never thought it would be hot there at all. It says Iceland. I'm thinking it might be cold, but that just lets you know how shallow I was on my traveling or whatever. But this thing is just great. It's just opening up things for everybody. So what I'm going to do, a little background about myself. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in information systems, business management. I played a little bit of basketball. Hurt my knees, so can't move like, well, I look pretty good moving up. But I can't move like I used to. So basketball, I had a bad contract that happened over there in Florence, Italy. Things didn't work out. Sent me back over here. Started working like everybody else, like the everyday person or whatever. I didn't like jobs. I believe in ownership. I feel that if I'm gonna work hard, work extra hard, I'm gonna do it for myself instead of doing it for ABC company who doesn't like me anyway. So I got into a UPS store, and financially it had me very well off. Like I was moving in the right direction, but believe it or not, my back started hurting. Knees started hurting because when you own a UPS store, you might as well work it because you're gonna be strapping boxes. It's just a lot of wear and tear on your body. So I'm trying to get like you. I want my body to belong on the beach too. I have something working out. But when I realized how good this thing was, once I realized how good it was, it took me 6 months to realize. I didn't get involved with this. Like my brother signed me up, but I didn't get involved with this for 6 months. By the time I got involved with it, the business was already halfway blown out. I had about 300 or 400 people on my team just because my little brother said yes for me. So I already started. I didn't start from ground zero. I started with 400 already. So that was just from the smarts from my little brother. Once I realized that, I realized all I needed to do was work the other half of the business, and basically I did the math, and it's really a $100,000 business. I had half of it already built. So with that said, that's enough talking about me. There's two sides to this thing. I'm just going to break it down for you guys really quickly, and then I'm going to let y'all turn the music up, turn the lights back down, and have some fun in here. There's a travel side and there's a business side. Just so everybody in here knows, the business side is optional. If you do not want to make money with this thing, you do not have to. If you do not want to take trips and post pics, you do not have to. You're going to do it anyway. Everybody in here who's been on a trip, y'all actually, how many of y'all have posted pics from that trip? You go to the beach, you take a picture, the selfie on the beach. imagine if you were doing that, let's just say you put a little "you should be here" sign inside that picture, and people, it was drumming up business to you that you would get paid for. Would you do it? You're doing it anyway. You're doing advertising, you're just not getting paid for it. That's what you're doing on Facebook all day, every day. Instagram. All right? But let me break down the travel. The gold membership. We have 3 different memberships, but the gold one is the most popular. This is what I'm going to break down. It's $200 one-time initial fee, and then it's $50 per month for the gold membership. The $200 initial fee, you get that right back in the form of reward points, $1 per point. So you get that right back, that $200 right away to use on an extremely discounted dream trip. Okay, is that cool? That trip that y'all saw for, Vegas for $289? If you apply the 200 points to that, how much did the trip end up being? $89. $89, which is like half the price of one of his sneakers. All right? Yeah. So the trip ends up being $89. All right, to go to Vegas and the Palazzo, which is actually about $380 a night. All right, so that's, $380 a night. You get to stay there for $89 for 4 nights. So it just makes sense. If you're going to take trips and travel anyway, why not do it at a wholesale rate? All right, the $50 a month. The reason they have dues to be in this club is because it's not just travel. It's also eating out, dining, shopping, entertainment, Jay-Z concerts, basketball games and stuff like that. There are dues to get discounts on all of that stuff and be a part of this club. The dues, which are $50 a month, if you do not want to pay that $50, nobody needs an extra bill. If you do not want to pay that money, you refer this membership to 4 people. 4 people say yes to it, they waive your fee. Sweet? Yeah. Just imagine if Sprint said, if you get 4 people to get a Sprint phone, you won't have to pay for your phone. You won't have a bill. How many people will have Sprint? Yeah. Sooner or later, Sprint hopefully will catch on and make billions. But they're slow, so I might just patent that. But if you do not want to tell anybody or your friends or anything about this, you do not have to. You can just enjoy your service and just get treated like royalty. On your anniversary date, what they're going to do is they're going to give you all the money back that you put into your membership. So no matter which level membership you get in, however much money you spent on your membership, they give it back to you in the form of reward points, $1 per point, and tell you to take some more damn trips. All right? So it's just your money. It's going from your checking account, past your savings account, to your travel account. All right? So that's all it's doing. You're just transferring the money from one spot to the next. All right? Does that make sense? Is that sweeter? I don't know. All right? So that's the gold membership, all right? And it comes with a bunch of different perks, like it has an online mall where you can earn points for everything you're going to buy anyway. All right? So if you're going to go to Best Buy and buy a phone or a tablet or something, you might as well do it on your mall and get some points back or some Robia bucks back, some money back for your purchase. All right? You're going to purchase it anyway. Why not get money back for it? You're going to buy some expensive sneakers. Those Kevin Durant's. That's $280. So if you're going to buy some $280 sneakers, you might as well buy it on your online mall at Foot Locker and then get a percentage back to go back into your pocket. All right? That makes sense? Yes. All right. So any money you put in, it gets back to you. Now I'm going to break down the business. All right? Anybody in here want to know about making some money with this thing? Like, seriously want to make some money with this? All right? Yeah. Matter of fact, hand that out. Y'all, if you're a guest, you actually want to take one of these sheets. Don't sit here and think we're handing out some blah blah. You're actually going to want to look at this. Kevin Durant's? Yeah. I don't know. Everybody's talking about your sneakers up here now too. We all need a pair of those. No, we don't. Feel light on your feet with those. All right, all the guests in here, y'all have an income disclosure? All right, I want everybody to go to the income disclosure. I want to make sure you're on the right page. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to break this down for you. I'm going to break it down by the numbers, all right, so that there's no guesswork. Not really, but if you want to show this, if you want to do this business, you want to go hard with it, you want to show this to 6 people who say yes, just so that you get in the green. You show it to 6 people, what happens is, you make $450 cash. You make $600 in reward points. So that's $1,000 value right there. And then after that, you'll end up having a free business, which you get tax incentives and everything. All your trips become tax write-offs. Me going to Iceland and Greece, that was research. That's a write-off. Me driving over here, That's a write-off. All of that stuff becomes write-offs. Okay? So, hold on a second. Let me just think of something else I was missing. Don't worry, I'll come back to it. You'll catch me rambling sometimes. But, like I said, you tell 6 people, $450 cash, $600 in reward points. When that team grows, it's a 2-team system. It's a left team and a right team, right? The left team, you can place people however you want in your business. You can put all family on the left so that the whole family gets paid together.